Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and you guys, it is officially time. The day is here, month-end favorites, and I love these videos so much. I feel like these videos encompass so much about me in one video. My randomness, my personality, like everything I've been doing, what I've been playing with, how much I've been loving it. Like these are just some of my favorite videos to film. I feel like they're relaxed. I'm in like a cozy, comfy sweater. Like we are living our best life today. Now, we are gonna get started with this first product, and this is like a bouge-tastic product that I love. I have grown to love. I purchased to do a video for you guys, and I didn't end up doing it because I wasn't sure if you guys would care about it or not, and then I like fell in love and I was using it so much that I forgot to make a video. That's how you know you love a product. So you guys, this is the Viseart Grand Pro Volume 2. They made 3,000 of these palettes. They are actually numbered on the little guy right down here in marker, which is that little metallic. Mine is numbered as 158 out of 3,000. And again, that's like handwritten on the palette. And what's so fun and so special about this palette is that it is actually created with 6 different finishes. So each column is a different finish. One is metallic, one is like glitter metallic, one is like a shimmer, and like so on and so forth. They just have 6 different finishes here, and I have been loving this palette. It is such a quick go-to vamp of color, add a pop, do a lid, like complete a look. Everything that you need. Granted, there's obviously no matte colors in this palette at all. This is all shimmer, glitter, sparkly type things. But what I love about this, the quality is so freaking fantastic. I'm wearing this yellow shade right here, predominantly on like the yellow portion of my lid. And I have found that this palette, like I said, completes everything. Whether it's like I'm in a hurry, I don't have anything, like I gotta hurry, I can grab this and throw like bronzer in the crease in any one of these colors, spruces it up. I can grab any of the solid shimmers, work those on, blend them out, they blend like a dream. Like this is just such a good go-to all-encompassing palette if you're like a working makeup artist, anything like that. Viseart shadows are so freaking fantastic. Now, I did go ahead because these were, like I said, numbered palettes. I wasn't sure if this would still be in stock or not, and I am on the musebeauty.pro website right now. This is $175, which is obviously real expensive, but it's Viseart, so like we knew that was gonna happen. And on their website, it says that this features 6 new Viseart formulas developed over 2 years, featuring new pigment technology and prismatic glitters. From crystalline highlights, prismatic metallics, and chromatic foils to luxe metallics, celestial duochromes, and glittering toppers, this palette has been thoughtfully developed and systematically designed to work effortlessly for a global audience. All within reach, from the individually magnetized pans folding easel palette with full-sized mirror to the luxe palette covering, the Grand Pro Volume 2 delivers full impact with endless creativity. And I have to be honest, you guys, 100% accurate to the nth degree. The only thing I disagree with is the full-size mirror. This right here, like, let me see if I can give you a good, like, size. The mirror, in my opinion, should have been way bigger. It's like, you had inches on both sides. You guys could have made this a big-ass mirror, and you did not. But the easel, I think, is super fun and different and creative. It actually magnetizes just like so, and you can actually prop it up and just do-do-do. You can lay it down, obviously, flat, fold it over. Like, the workability of it is fantastic. Now, I'm not going to obviously read the rest, but as you continue down on their website, I actually like the way that they explain to you the best way to use like certain rows and certain this and certain that. And for me, it was a lot of trial and error, and I just found that I have used probably 80% or more of all of these shades, and I could not be happier with this purchase. I love it so much, and these are still in stock. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you want a video on this or not so much? And the only reason I ask, like, as opposed to just like hopping right into it, is I'm not sure if this is something you guys would want to see, because like if they come out with another one down the road next year, whatever, however often they come out with these, you might want to have the knowledge of this one to like build on, but it also happened and came out like a couple months ago. So it's up to you guys. You tell me down below if you want one of like a review on this or info on this, and I will make that happen. But for now, this is definitely in my month favorites because it is so good, girl. Now, still on that eyeshadow train, you guys, I did pick up 3 of these Huda Beauty Obsession palettes. These are so freaking good. I grabbed Topaz, Sapphire, and Emerald, so the gold, the blue, and the green, and I have used all of them a little. I've used all of them a lot, and these are so freaking good. The quality on these is outstanding. I'm actually wearing this orange one a little bit today. I've been using this quite a bit lately just to like go in, play around with, because my biggest thing with Huda or with any brand is, you guys know, I love to like go through and check and test the difference between what you put in a small, like cheaper palette versus a larger palette. And so I figured with the launch of not only these, but also the nude palette, I wanted to go through and check blendability, consistency, and if everything was still on point with a big Huda like normal palette versus the little palettes. And I can tell you with a fair amount of certainty that it is still very much so on point and on brand. These are so good. Again, I've been wearing this one a ton, and if you follow me on Halloween, I actually did a giant green eye with this guy right here. So beautiful. It blended like a dream. It looked actually really nice. And these shadows are such that they are quick and easy to use, and these like shimmery glitter shades are just so beautiful. This one, I'll just show you real fast, is like honestly one of my favorite green shimmers I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Like, is that not magical? It's a beautiful like white-ish shimmer, but like with that green highlighted effect and like a light green glitter in there. Like it is magical. It's this guy right here. I love these. I love these. Like these have been so good, so fun to play around with. And in what I do and how much I touch makeup, it is rare that I find myself constantly drawn back to the same items. So you guys know when I do, I tell you about them in a favorites, and girl, that was these for sure. And I have a feeling a lot of you guys saw this one coming, but this was the same way. This is the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I also love the Safari palette, but this one I just do not stop reaching for. It is so good. The golds in this are so pure. The mattes blend out so freaking quick, and it has this beautiful, like I would call this like a dirty, ugly mustard color right here, but it is so good. I freaking love this palette so much. I used this exclusively for like a week. I was in a hurry, but like I also wanted to slow down and like take my time. But what I love about this palette is it makes you kind of do both. Like you get a good, quick, instant eye look because everything blends and buffs and is fantastic. But at the same time, there's like an elegant, regal moment with this palette that I kept finding myself like drawn back to. Everything from the way that the colors went on the eye to like this bright white pop of color right here. Hello, hi. Why was that the worst swatch ever? There we go. Like, isn't that so beautiful? And I love it packed on the eye because you can really pack it down and saturate it and get like this super beautiful, thick, dense shimmer. You can put it on like really lightly and get like a veil of a white glitter effect. Like there's just so much you can do with this palette. And I know that looking at it, you're kind of like, it is like, it's okay. It's, you know, and you get like that very kind of feel from it because we've seen all of these tones before in different palettes and different this and different that. And I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that you like need this because again, we've seen this, like we have seen these tones, but I love this palette. I love what it offers. I love the blendability. These are so effortless and fun and easy to work with. Again, there's lots of budget or more budget-friendly options out there, but if you love Natasha Denona, you love her shadows, the quality of them, this palette is on point. Oh my gosh. The reflection is like killing my camera right now because it like kills the white balance, but other than that, I love this palette. Now here's one I don't have to talk about too much because I have mentioned this product in like every damn video, but this is the Ofra Highlight in Star Island. I have been obsessed with this. I'm not going to talk about it a ton. Same super beautiful, buttery, amazing formula that we have come to know and love from Ofra. Ofra highlights, in my opinion, are just like an unmatched thing. I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it. There is some level of sorcery. I love this. This for me is like, we all know, obviously, what's like my #1 highlight that I wear all the time. My Ofra Nikki Tutorials Glazed Donut highlight. I love it. Again, I wear it constantly. This is a more wearable highlight than that one in the sense that it has like a slightly yellow golden undertone to it, but it's still light enough. It works on my super duper fair skin, but it has that undertone that tones it down just a little bit. Glazed Donut is really bright, super white and intense and like a pure white color, whereas this one comes in and it's got that same intensity to it, but just like dialed back just enough that I can wear it by itself. It's so beautiful, reflective. I can layer it with other highlights alone. I can put it all over. Like I can do so much with this highlight. It is so beautiful and highly recommended by this pasty woman right here. Because girl, I'm actually wearing this right here today. So good. So next up, we have these Jeffree Star highlights right here. I did not grab all the colors. That's not because these are my favorite. That is not what that is about. It's because the other ones are put away and I didn't need to grab them because I have a full video, which I will link right up here for you guys. I go through all of these as well as all the lip liners in his collection that was released. I have all 17 lip liners and all, is it 5 or 6 of these? I don't remember, but I have them all. They're all in that video. If you want to see them swatched and talked about and whatnot, go check that out. Now, as far as the lip liners, a couple of you were asking me, I am wearing Celebrity Skin right now with a little bit of gloss over it. It is the JLo and Ink Lock gloss in Peach Pearl that I am wearing over top of the Celebrity Skin liner. I will put these in a product update as far as how matte they are, if they're flaky, if they're weird on the lips. I have been using them a ton more and I will have some more info on that for you. But for today, we are not talking about them, but I did want to address that because a lot of you asked me. So it is coming in a product updates video. But for today, these highlights, let's talk. So I go through in that video which ones are the most wearable on my skin tone, which one this, which one's that, blah, blah, blah. We talk about that over there. For the purposes of this video, I wanted to reiterate how beautiful these highlights are. I love them. And I actually picked these two highlights particularly for that reason. So this is Wet Dream, and this is one of my favorite shades to wear on my face. It looks so good, so reflective, so stunning. I love it on my skin tone. There's 3 out of his collection that I can wear that look so freaking fantastic. It's ridiculous. Now, I love that shade. Again, there's others I love. This one I grabbed, this is Money Honey, and I grabbed it because it's such a weird, quote unquote, like interesting kind of old gold meets green reflective type highlight. I love wearing this on my eye. I have been wearing this, no pun intended, on my eye so much in the past month. Like, it's so beautiful, but so different and so fun and just such a creative, easy thing to pop on the lid. I throw on my lashes and it gives me like a fun, spunky vibe without making me feel like I'm over the top, like I'm wearing bright green, like I'm wearing anything crazy, something that I'd need fake lashes and that I would need like this whole moment for. This gives me that fun, spunky vibe without needing all the extra liners and the wings and the freaking, you know, lashes and just all the extra crap that you don't always want to add. This is that for me. So I'm not saying I like recommend buying these just because like, hello, that's a big ass, that's a big ass eyeshadow. But if you do have them or you're looking at them, these are just so good no matter which one you get, like no matter what flavor, what color, they are super duper fun. So go check that video out if you want to know which ones work best for me on my skin tone. But I seriously, these are so good. Now this next one is super random. You've already probably seen it at this point in a video, which I will go ahead and link right up here. It is the new Fenty video that I just put out, and this is the Fenty Beauty Blender. I really like this sponge. Again, I said it in that video, I will say it again. You do not need to spend like 18, 16, 22, whatever this is for this sponge. You do not need to spend that to get a good quality sponge. Real Techniques, I love those. The Complexion from Real Techniques, love those. Morphe, love those. Like there are so many good affordable sponges out there. You do not need this. What I will say is that I have not had something press foundation so nicely into my skin in such a long time. It is so good. The coverage is nice. The consistency is beautiful and everything just like melds together like a dream. I love this sponge. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it because I did talk about it in that video, but this is so good. Highly recommend. Love this. So next up, you guys, I have 3 things for the lips that I am obsessed with. So the first one we have here is by Fresh. This is their Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment, and this is in Libra. Like they came out with the whole Zodiac collection. I do not know to this moment if there's any difference between any of the Zodiac signs. I pick Libra because that is what I am, but I also don't really care. I really love this lip treatment though. My lips have been super soft. It's a really nice lightweight one. It doesn't feel super thick, super heavy, super glossy, nothing like that. It's just a very nice minimal feeling like lip treatment, but it also does such a good job at like nourishing and hydrating the lips, and I really like it. I love this little twist component that Fresh has where you like literally screw the bottom on. It's not coming off in your purse. It is so good, so convenient in that aspect. And I also really like that it's like a metal-ish container. It feels really nice and sturdy, which is ironic because can I just tell you real fast, like the first thing that I noticed is that my lip like thing itself is actually like bent off of it, and I actually went in with a lighter and tried to like fuse it back together. But I thought it was kind of ironic that for like a nice metally tube that screws on and is so intense that my chapstick was actually broken at the base. I thought that was a little funny, but that had no bearing because it's so good. I love it. I highly recommend these. I've heard so many people talk about their lip stuff. I have their little caramel circle that everybody raves about as well. That is so good. That's still a diehard #1 favorite of mine, but this is like a version of that that's on the go. It's not as like tasty or doesn't smell nearly as good, but it's still so good on the lips. Oh my God. Now, the next one on the lips that I have been like, cannot live my life without. This is the Murad Age Reform Soothing Skin and Lip Care Ointment or Lip Care or Balm. I don't care what they call it. This is it right here. This is so good. I was super freaking hesitant to purchase this because I'm like, it's a little pricey. Do I really need it? But I got it from their website. I think they were doing like a friends and family discount, and it comes out kind of like a thick little balm. But what I love about this, first of all, I'm going to put some on my hand right here. The shine that you look at that. Do you see how glossy this is? I have worn this like on my lips just out in the middle of the day when my lips are like dry or whatever's going on with them. And I feel like I need a little TLC on my lips, but like I would rather wear a gloss. I wear this and it looks so good and so juicy and so like plump on the lips that on like a no makeup day, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by putting this on. I am crazy about this. Super nourishing, super nice. It smells really nice, like a light kind of, a very light, almost fruity scent, but it's super light. It doesn't like offend. How many times can I say light? Okay. But it's just, again, really love it. Super fantastic. My lips feel so good. I put this on a lot before I go to bed. When I wake up, my lips have been so nice and not chapped, not having any issues. So good. Like 2 standout lip care, lip treatments of the month, of the year so far are these right here. Fantastic. Like, let me put it this way. I've actually never found 2 lip products for nourishing that I like as much as these. I've never in my life found anything for my lips that I like this much. Like, not even the one from the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, Sol de Janeiro, I think. I love that one, but I do not love it as much as I love these. These are in a world all their own. Now this next one, I was actually a little bit shocked that I liked as much as I did. Also from Murad, this is their Age Reform Rapid Collagen Infusion for Lips. And I thought for sure that this would be such a gimmick. I was like, this ain't gonna work, whatever. And it says on the back here, smooth a thin layer over lips and lip area, under lipstick, gloss, balm, it doesn't matter. Just put it on throughout the day. And I was like, this is not gonna work. Whatever. Because I'm used to like a lip plumper or a lip this, and like they give you that tingly sensation and they basically irritate your lips so they plump up. And I was like, okay, but I want to try it because I have to know. And it intrigued me because it wasn't like a balm, like how this is good for your lips. That's not what this is at all. This, like, you put it on and it's almost like lotion, like that same consistency. Put it on and it's thinner, so it like sucks into your lips, but it doesn't leave them like feeling like glossy. It doesn't leave them feeling like they've been treated with something. They don't feel hydrated, nothing. It just like goes away. But I noticed at first, and this was really trippy, like a week after I started using this, I ran my tongue on the inside of my upper lip and I was like, what the hell? Like, why does my lip feel like weird in there? Like it feels like I have like filler, like it felt funny. And it took me a week to realize, you guys, this literally did and has continued to plump my lips. It is so bizarre. My lips, I don't know, like you guys probably wouldn't notice, but my lips look fuller now than they ever have before, ever. I feel like my upper lip has filled out. It has looked so much more full and plush and just fantastic. And I've been using this tube like 2 to 4 times a day. I put it on in the morning and at night for sure. And then like if I take it with me or if I happen to see it throughout the day, I'll throw it on again. So somewhere between 2 to 4 times a day. And I've been using this for, oh God, probably a month and a half now. And this tube is like maybe down to here. Like you need a tiny little bit. This is so worth it if you have like smaller lips, you want to feel like a nice plump in your lips, or you want to give some kind of like a lip injection kind of feel, but not get lip injections, because obviously I'm not all about that. This is such a good natural or like easy over-the-counter way. I can't think of a good way to say it, but it's a good way to give yourself like a little bit more of a plump lip without being so over the top. Like I didn't go and give myself like Jeffree Star lips or, you know, whatever, or James Charles or Casey Holmes. I didn't go and give myself like their beautiful, like full Juvederm style lips. I think they get lips, right? I think they all do. But I didn't give myself those. But for me, this was just such a nice, fun, little enhancement that makes me feel good, but also didn't like involve needles or anything. Like it was just literally a tiny little collagen like lip treatment. And I just find that, like, I don't know, you guys, it was just such a fun little thing and I love it. I highly recommend it. Again, if you have like things with your lips, like I don't think you can probably tell with mine. That's the worst part, is it's something that you like you can feel, but I can't hardly show you because it's not enough that it makes a big difference. But like if you were to look at me, you know, and you've ever really watched my lips, I just feel like they're ever so slightly plumper. I love them. It's great. If you have an issue with your lips, feeling like they're super flat and tiny like mine and like tiny little like piddly little poops, this is great. I love it. Now this next one is much more affordable. This is the L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub, and this is actually the coffee mocha one. It doesn't say on the actual container, but this is the coffee mocha one. It smells like a mocha coffee type smell, and it looks a lot like gooey, ucky freaking coffee grounds. I know I've just described everything so well, so appealing, but seriously, I love this for a face scrub. Now it is much more abrasive. It feels kind of like finer sand, like not the sand at the beach, but maybe the sand that would go in like a project, or you know when you used to fill up the little vases. If you're like an early 90s kid, you know the drill. There was the little vase that you could fill up with all the different colored sands. It feels like that. It has like a really fine grit, and it's more of like a sugar / coffee ground kind of grit. That's what it is. That's literally what it's made out of. And what I love about this is that it's so fine that it still goes in and it kind of breaks apart all the nasty like debris on the skin, but it's not super duper fine to where it's not like a micro exfoliant that I would do every day. Like the Dermalogica, for example, they have that micro exfoliant. I love that. I can do that one almost every day and it doesn't affect my skin, doesn't mess with anything. It just leaves my skin feeling so good and clean and refreshed. This is not that. This is something I would only do maybe twice a week for my skin because it's, again, a little bit more gritty, a little more grainy, but it is so good, super affordable, and it does such a nice job at cleaning off everything off your skin, in your skin, and it smells good. Like you feel like you're kind of taking a bath in coffee. This was released, I believe, to Amazon first, and I actually pre-ordered this. I bought 2 of them, one for now, and then I have another one on backup because I knew I would love it. I'm a big fan of all the L'Oreal things like this. They have masks and scrubs, and they're so good. I have friends with dry skin that love them. Myself, which was always oily, now I'm a little more normal, I guess. First time I've ever said that about myself. But I love them all. They're super good. And this one is so nice. And I really love how it smells. Like, again, it don't look that good. It looks like sludge from a coffee pot that hasn't been cleaned in about 6 months. Like, it's kind of nasty looking. But girl, she good. She works good. I love her. Now, these last couple of products are actually perfumes, which I think is kind of fun. So I think I've talked about this one before, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But this is the new Viva La Juicy Glacè. I don't know if that's how you say it, but this is, I think, the newest one to Ulta. That's where I got it from. These are super expensive, but so good. Oh my God. As we know from my favorite fragrances video, which I will link right up here if you didn't see it, that is a video for anyone that loves fragrance. And I freaking love this scent. Oh my God. It smells, I just put the lid on and I take it back off 15 times. It smells like the classic Juicy, but with a little bit of a twist. And sometimes when they put the twist on the classic Juicy, it goes so bad, so not good. I've smelled some that I'm just like, oh God, why did you do that? This is not that. This is like so good, and the way that it lingers on the body, on my clothes, like I sprayed it on a jacket the other night before I left, put that jacket on like 4 or 5 days later, it still smelled so good. Like oh my God. Everything about this is like, you need to smell it at Ulta, but don't just like smell the bottle and be like, oh, it's okay, and then walk away. No, walk up to it, smell it, make sure you don't hate it initially, spray it on like your arm or something, walk around the store and shop, and then sniff it in like 10 to 15 minutes. That smell is so good. Like oh my God, I love this so much. I have worn this literally every single day for like the last 2 weeks. It's down to here already, which is about $7,000. So not really, but it's expensive. And I wish that I didn't use so much of it, but at the same time, I love it so much. I just can't stop. So good. So highly, highly recommend that you smell this. It is fantastic. Oh, no, my God. And you guys, this is what is next. This is the newest KKW launch of their fragrance. This is Body number 2, right? Yeah, this is KKW Body 2. I was right. Whoops, there went the lid. Now, I did bring in with me, just for reference, this is KK Body 1. I love this scent so much. Oh my God, this smells fantastic, and I love this new scent as well. It has a much more kind of beachy scent to it. It's a lot more, like I can smell the coconut, the suntan lotion, that kind of vibe. Makes me want to go to the beach a little bit, and I hate the beach. I don't ever go because sun and sand up your ass, and it's not my thing. But this smells real good. You guys, I love this. I have worn this. Like, the only thing that made me stop wearing my new Juicy was that this came in. I love it. It's so good. It's definitely, like, I don't want to say it's something that's like so unique you can't find anywhere else, but the reason I love this so much is the way that it wears throughout the day. It almost leaves you with that coconut beachy vibe. And I think a lot of times when you get fragrances that have that coconut smell to them, it kind of like when it dissipates, it's very quick and hard. Like it just runs away very quickly. And you're like, where did you go? I loved you. Come back. This doesn't do that. I find that this one lingers a lot better on the body, a lot nicer on the clothes. And it doesn't last like for 12 hours or anything, but it does last a lot longer than a lot of other scents like it. And I just, oh my God. It's so nice. It's a very buildable fragrance too, which I think is beautiful. Like you can put on like one squirt for a really light kind of beachy scent, or you can layer it up and go in with like 1 or 2 squirts and get a little bit more intense, a little bit more vivacious. Like this is not just I'm going to the beach. This is like, I'm not going to the beach. I'm going to a private beach with $70 suntan lotion. That's what this smells like. I'm going to the beach. Oh yeah, that kind. But like I'm going to the beach in full glam, full makeup, eyeliner's on point. I don't sweat because rich people don't sweat. That's what I'm doing. Oh, girl, yes. Okay guys, so this next one gives me a particular amount of pleasure because, as we all know, I am obsessed with KL Polish, and she launched her Zodiac collection, which is in here. It is in the front row right down here, and I just went and got this because this was like my reminder of don't forget KL Polish, and I almost forgot anyways. I love KL Polish. I have every single color that she has ever launched, so everything in this top leaflet, as well as it opens up and goes in the bottom, which you can't really see, but there's these little compartments down there, bam, and those are almost all filled as well, filled rather, and I'm obsessed. I love her new collection. I'm currently wearing November on my nails, which is not a part of the new collection, but I'm wearing this color, which is Aries, bright like orange type color. I'm wearing this on my toes, super duper cute. My mom is wearing Leo on her nails, and it looks so adorable. And overall, you guys, like KL Polish for me is just one of those things where every single time there is a launch, be ready because it will be in my favorites video the following month. This is like, and by the way, this is a caboodle. Is that what this is called? Yeah, it's a caboodle, but I use this for nail polish. I think that might even be what it's meant for. And it is so handy. It holds, I don't even know, like 40 nail polishes or some crap. It's awesome. It holds a bajillion. I love it so much. And I love it because it's super duper sturdy and like honestly, it's like a box, like a hard box. And the handle is like super sturdy. I don't ever have to worry about it like ripping under the weight of all the polishes. This is the first carrier I found that I've actually really loved like having my polishes in. So if you're curious, I think I got this at a Marshalls or TJ Maxx last year around Christmas time. This is so good. So if they come to the store and you see one, the integrity of this case itself is so good. Now all I keep in here exclusively is KL Polish, with the exception of these right here. Now this I don't really so much put in there. These are all 3 from Zoya. This is the Zoya 3-in-1 Formula Remove Plus, and it's a polish remover, nail cleaner, and nail prep with extended polish wear guaranteed. And it's basically one of these nail polish removers that you can twist and lock the actual like witchamadigger on it. Mine is like leaking, and I think it's because I might have just pumped it and I didn't mean to. Yep, I definitely did. Whoops, I just made a mess. Don't do that. But I love this stuff so much. So you put the cotton ball, you flip the lid up, put the cotton ball down, press, and it like dispenses it, which that right there is automatically super easy and convenient, and I love it. But I also Love the way that this stuff smells, which I know is super like weird to say, but it has like, it still kind of smells like a nail polish remover, right? But it doesn't smell nearly as like acetone as regular. That's such a fun way to say that. But it doesn't smell nearly as pungent and acetone as like regular fingernail polish does. This almost has like a floral undertone to it that makes it really smell a lot more pleasurable than the standard stuff. And then these two also, like I said, by Zoya. This is the base coat and I believe the top coat, right? Yep, yes, top coat and UV block. These are so amazing. I have them on right now. Again, I have the base coat and then November by KO Polish, the top coat. I removed my previous polish as well as prepped with this. And this whole little system, I have never in my world, like in probably the last, I would say 5 years, I have never had a nail polish, a nail manicure, anything like that last as long or as well as this has on my nails. This looks so good. The chips have not been an issue. Like this has been on for 8 days now and I do not have one chip. I broke my nail right here, but other than that, like these did not chip or anything. They look so beautiful. So now for music that I have, you guys, I don't have a lot this month, which seems so weird because like I feel like lately I've had so much for all these last couple of months. So definitely leave me your song favorites down below because I need them. Now, the first one I have, I don't think I had these ones in last month. This one is Thomas Rhett 16. I know it was like released last year or whatever, or maybe even before that. I just recently again like found and rediscovered my love of this song. It is so cute. Open up a cold one and drink it legally. Chase a bunch of girls, go see the world, let my wild streak run. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 21. Like, tell me we don't all know that struggle where it's like, I'm not old enough to do this, I'm old enough to do this, I'm not old enough. Like, we've all been there and it's like, I don't know. It reminds me of when I was a kid and how you always want that next milestone, and you always want to be there. Shh, I'm very busy. And you spend your whole life getting toward like these next things. And then once you hit them, you're just like, shit. I was gonna hit these anyways. I shouldn't have been in such a hurry, but you were so young and stupid. You didn't listen to anybody when they told you not to be in a hurry. Like, oh God, I just love it. I feel like I just had Thomas Rhett in one of my other videos too. Like, did I just do I think I did a video of him a month or so ago. Love him. Can't help it. Maybe it was Unforgettable. I think it was, maybe it was that one. Maybe I stuttered a little, whatever. Now this one, I really think I did include like a month or a couple months. I feel like, who knows, it might have been last month. I don't know. But I'm 90% sure I've talked about this song again, but I'm gonna play it anyways because it makes me smile. This is also Thomas Rhett and it's Get Me Some of That. And this song, if it does not make you smile, I don't know what does, because it's just like, ooh, like I'm grooving, I'm gonna get me some of that. Like, yeah, you are. You go, girl. Yes. I have a really hard time when I start these songs shutting them off, which is so funny because like, because of YouTube being the way they are and copyright infringement, I can only play like 7 seconds of the song, but I sit here and I dance for like a solid 3 minutes of it and I'm like, oh, it's time to shut it off. Like, Paige, you and I both know you can't use hardly anything that you just took, but that's fine, whatever. Like, I'm a hopeless obsessor of that song. I am obsessed with this song. Like, who isn't? This is a super trendy song. And I was that person. I will fully admit it. I was the person that was like, that song is like overhyped. It's trendy. It's like not that good. And then I like stopped and I listened to it and like, you know how some songs, you'll hear them one way forever. It's like that person that you were never attracted to. And then all of a sudden you look at them, something clicks and you're like, holy crap. Like, I think I'm in love with you. Like, that happened, but with me in this song. I listened to it and I was like, stupid, stupid, stupid. And then one day I listened to it and I was just like, oh my God. It hit me right in the chest and I was like, that's my song. I love it. It is meant to be by, oh, sorry, I should tell you who it's by. It is meant to be by Bebe Rexha, Baby Rexha, and Florida Georgia Line. And I love this song. Like, one particular part is my favorite. I'll play it for you because obviously it's my favorite. But you guys, I love that song so much. And it's like, it's just that one, not that one part. Like, I love the whole song. And for me, it's so cliche. And that's why I hated it at first. Like, I am not the type of person, I reject all things that are like super cliche. Like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And I'm over here like, okay. Or it'll just be like, shut up. I don't need, you know what I mean? I don't typically like that kind of talk just because I feel like it's just, I don't know. It bothers me when things are so overtly cliche. But that song, when she starts to sing, it's like, it was everything in me that I didn't know I was like trying to say. And granted, it's probably just like, you know, when you get out of a bad, or not a bad relationship, but like when you get out of a relationship and like things end shittily and just things don't go well and like you're left in this spot and it's like, you don't always have a way of telling people or like telling that next person, like, I don't mean to be this way, but like, this other person, like they fucked me up. Like, and I love this song because I feel like the way and like the tone in her voice is artistically perfect to, I don't mean to be so uptight, but like, I was not treated right. And like, this is what happened and I'm sorry, but, and the guy just comes in and he's like, it's all right. Like, you know, you don't know you're beautiful, but I'm gonna tell you you're beautiful. And if it's meant to be, it'll be, let's just give it a shot. And like the way that her tone mixes with him saying like, if it's meant to be, it is. Like, let's give it a shot. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to give it a try. And I just love that song. Again, I started off hating it. And like, then it somehow hit me personally. And before I knew it, I was obsessed with it. And I downloaded it. And now I just can't stop. It's so good. So this one is what we are going to call the last song of the day because I could do this all day. So this next one is, oh wait, I already talked about this song, didn't I? It was Lauv, I Like Me Better. Okay, I'm done. I know it was in like last month or the month before or something. Don't care, love it, can't care. Now you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do me a huge favor and go down to the comment section and leave me your guys' month end favorites. I always read through them and I seriously have gotten so many good things from your guys' favorites, whether that's music or skincare or makeup or hair care or whatever. Leave it down below because I want to hear it. And also while you're there, go up into the description box and check out my Instagram and my Twitter. The handles are both down below. That is where I will post everything on Instagram a lot, whether that's like polls or pictures or what's coming up or hey, like just a rant or stories or whatever. That's always there. Twitter, sometimes I'll post like random things, but for the most part I am on Instagram. So definitely go check me out there. And also if you have not subscribed yet, be sure to do so and turn on your notifications because I've been getting told by a lot of you that like everybody else on YouTube, you are not getting the notifications that go up. And I do post, you guys, every single day, Monday through Friday. I put up 5 videos a week and they go up around 6 a.m. my time, which is Northern Michigan time. So that's like as early as 3 a.m. out in California. They go up nice and early every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tons of stuff coming at you, whether it's new reviews, product reviews, favorites, hits and misses, everything. Monday is always like a vlog, lifestyle kind of video. And you guys, I love putting up those videos on Mondays just so that we can kind of get to know each other. You guys can know me and like my dogs and my life. We bake, we organize, we go shopping together. It's always a fun time. And then Tuesday through Friday, we do, again, makeup and all kinds of videos related to that topic. So you guys, again, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. My camera literally just shut off for the last 1 minute of filming. I don't know how in focus I was that whole time, but that's cool. Yep, Paige, still too close. Back it up, back it up, back it up like a Tonka truck. A Tonka truck. That's one sexy looking Tonka truck. I'm choking on my Tonka truck. What do they put in this Inglot? Why do you smell so delicious? It says it's lip glossy lip gloss. It literally says on the side of it, lip glossy, as all one word. Lip glossy. Lip glossy space lip gloss / gloss. Lip glossy lip gloss gloss. Sometimes you gotta take a deep breath. I feel like my spine is like sucking me in. First up, we have the Sugar Advanced Therapy Libra from Fresh, or wait, what? I just said that in all the wrong order. Shaking it like it's your college major. Like, yeah, I am. I'm shaking it like it's my college major. Hello. What you gonna do about it? Gonna get you some of that? That's what I thought. Yes, you are, girl. Right here. It is the JLo and Ink Gloss. I am beyond excited. Now, if you are new here, hello, hi. I do these. Jesus Lord. I do. Do you do? Because I do. Oh yeah. Get it, girl. Diet Coke. Gotta go.